Currently I'm making RPG session update videos, or as I have coined it, vidcasts. And I call it vidcast because it's kind of like a podcast. It's talking about the session, it's talking about the mechanics, what was brought up at the session, what mechanics and ideas and elements of the game we want to discuss as a result of playing the session as well, that can apply just generally to all campaigns, or indeed all systems that are outside of Age, even D&D, a lot of these elements, because some of them come down into like role-play aspects and such. But I digress. What I'm trying to say is that there's going to have to be a major shift in the way that these vidcasts are made. Simply for the fact that my list of responsibilities has grown immensely. And, of course, the very extremely free nature of YouTube videos and the commitment of time required to produce, edit, render, transcode, and then upload, and then correctly prepare all of that to then go out, is so lengthy for the size of niche audience that will be there, which is probably about 70 to 100 viewers perhaps, which is alright, but you know, we could be doing better, couldn't we? You know, at the moment we're sort of at pub crowds, and that's okay. I can't justify, there's too many other important people in my life that I can't let slip as well, and too many other important projects. So I need to put my mind on those so that I can produce some other fantastic things for you, and then you'll see the fruit of my labours soon. Now, this doesn't mean an end to the vidcasts, because that would be wrong. So, what I propose, and it's for several reasons. One, because I'm busy, but more that I'll explain, is that I definitely shorten these videos. Now that's probably going to be a good thing anyway, because I take up less of your time, not just my time. And instead of, say, I mean, at the moment we've been doing a what I have hacked, basically, a conversion of Green Ronin's Freeport for Dragon Age. I haven't made an official document for it anywhere. I mean, heck, they're sorting that out as a Kickstarter just for Pathfinder right now, and I'm doing it for my party, specifically. And I've put a few notes down, but you know, nothing that I'm kind of happy about releasing. Alright, it's not even my own material in this case. Other people could come along and they could read the supposed railroad plot path. So maybe if there's a few deviations, I could explain those, where our party did something differently, or some notable highlights that the party came and did. Notable major events, deaths, particularly difficult battles, memorable things that were said, if anyone can remember that. Just that general sort of much shorter nature, not having to explain every encounter, but instead giving an extremely quicker recap. And maybe then we'd be going in some cases down from, say, 45 minutes into maybe 5 minutes. Who knows? But the huge gains that will be made on free time as a result of that will be wonderful. A previous announcement video where I mentioned an upcoming adventure called The Shadow Bloom, written by myself and Mr. Garner, that will be released completely personally written by us as a module for you, right? But here's the thing. The thing is, if I go and do a thing where I explain all of that module and what my players did with it, ruin personally something I've written potentially for you to download, and kind of given you too much of an indication of maybe how you should do it. I'm scared of perhaps railroading you as the GM too close to what my group did, And the way it's been written is very much, if they do this, you do that. If they do that, you do this. If they do the other, you can do this. And if they do something else, well, hey, I'm sure you'll think of something. You don't have to worry so much about a lot of things. There's usually a test for it. You know, if you just look at that list and find something, or ask the players to make suggestions. But anyway, I figured I probably don't want to say too much about it. I'd rather let the experience mean more, as it's something I've personally done, to let you experience it as the heart of the file itself, to actually see the GM's notes and where I'm coming from it. And I don't think I could, with a good heart, with a good conscience, highlight my own adventure in that way. So if I was going to miss one, there'd be a gap anyway. So I might as well just have everything shrink down now, you know, in line for that, in advance for it. So, hence the new shift coming. We're going to be going ahead like that, seeing how the format's going to develop, and of course other videos still to come as well on different subjects. Well, that's it for now. Look out for more updates on the horizon. But until next time, I will see you at the table.